Welcome to Unknown Wilds. We're a Westmarch D&D server, and this tutorial will show you the basics of how to get started with character creation, using the bots, and jumping right into role-playing quests. After reading the rules and getting your roles, head over to #character_roles to get the stats for your character. You have two options, rolling your stats or point buy. Rolling your stats gives you randomly generated stats to use. Just type in !threshold to get them. For your very first character, you can roll as many times as you want to get the stats you want. If you prefer more control of your stats, you can use the chicken dinner point buy method. Just remember, with this method, you can't have any base stat higher than 18 and no lower than 4. Once you have your stats, it's time to make a sheet. You can use DnD Beyond or Dicecloud to make a sheet, but we recommend DnD Beyond for best compatibility. Go to Characters, create a character, and then select Standard Character Creation Method to begin. Give your character a name and try to be original or unique with it. As for art, while we are an 18 and up server, keep it PG-13 and within Discord terms of service. But you can use any art from Homer Simpson to Sephiroth to represent your character. When it comes to sources, we use 2014 rules here, so uncheck core rules, but feel free to keep everything else on. Do note, some things are banned, and only homebrew we accept are ones specifically made and approved for the server. Check optional class features on, and turn your advancement from milestone to XP. We don't use encumbrance, so you can turn that off as well. And make sure you set your character privacy to public. Dungeon Masters need to see your sheet after all. Moving on to class, choose a class you want to play. The options open to you are the core classes and Artificer, and you can multi-class as you please, so long as you meet the requirements. Bloodhunter, Illrigger, and other third-party classes currently are not allowed in Unknown Wilds. In background and species, you have creative freedom to flavor your character, but backgrounds that come with a feat are not allowed. When it comes to species or race as it was once called, there are many races, but be sure to pick races that are not from banned books, and all characters have a minimum age of 18 years old or older. If your species ages slowly like elves, be sure that they are of age. Now you're ready to put in those stats we made earlier in abilities. Select manual/rolled and arrange them as you see fit. Your race will give you bonuses to certain ability scores, so keep that in mind. But whatever you do, do not put your lowest score in con. Finally, in equipment, make your choices and add starting equipment. Go through your inventory and equip or wield each weapon or piece of armor, so the bot will register it later. Congratulations! You have a sheet ready for the Unknown Wilds. Submit it in #character_submission with the proper format and someone will approve it shortly, or help you fix any mistakes and get you approved. Once it is approved, it's time to connect it with Avrae and set it up to work with bots. Click on your character's avatar to get a shareable link or just copy the address of the character sheet. In our bots channel or privately with Avrae, type in !import, space, and then paste your sheet link. Now your character can make attacks, do checks, cast spells, and more. You can do this by typing in commands beginning with an exclamation mark and different variables and snippets to control your character. While you can find a full list of the possible commands in Avrae.io, here is all you need to get by most of the time. To roll dice, type in !R space the number of dice you wish to roll, followed by a lowercase d and a number corresponding to the dice size. Then click enter to enter the command. You can add bonuses or minuses to it by plus or minus sign and the corresponding number. To have your character make a check, type in !C, a space, and the ability or skill you wish to roll. If combat has started or you just need to join initiative, wait for the DM to ask you to join and type in !I, space, and join. To see your actions, type in !A and it will list what you can do in your commands in Avrae. For example, to attack with a rapier, type in !A space rapier. Most of the time, you need to target though to see if you hit or not. To do this, add a space, a -T, another space, and the name of the target to hit. Avrae will tell you if you miss or hit, and then roll the damage for you. When it comes to casting spells, it works in a similar way, though it is more advanced. check what spells you can cast, type in !SB. To cast a spell, type !cast space and put the spell name in quotes. This lets Avrae know exactly which spell you are casting, since spells can have more complicated names. Unlike attacks, spells can have spell slot levels, so designate a level with a space, -L, space, and the spell level. Like attacks, you can target your spell by adding a space after the level, -T, space, and the target name. If it targets multiple targets, repeat space -T, a target name to include each one. If the spell makes targets roll a save, apply a buff, or make an attack, Avrae will do all of that for you. You should be able to handle combat and checks now, with that as your basics, but roleplay is the bulk of what we do, and a key component of your time in the unknown wilds. The way we can tell you are roleplaying, saying what your character is doing, or commenting out of character is with the bot Tupperbox. A tupper is an image and a picture separate from your Discord image and the picture that represents your character. To set up a tupper, you can do it with commands right in Discord or at the site tupperbox.app. The website is the easiest to set up, so let's go through that process first. After connecting Tupperbox to your Discord account, click on Tuppers. Click on the plus symbol to create a tupper to begin the setup process. Upload an image of your character or paste a link to the image and name the tupper so you can look it up for reference later. Give it a display name. This will be what everyone sees in Discord next to the profile picture. And for brackets, give it a unique designation that is quick and easy to type in. This can be a short name or a letter followed by a symbol. Tupperbox will recognize you are now role-playing as that character when you type in that designation, and you can write out your roleplay, such as in a tired and bloody expression, he pulls out his rapier and drives it into the bandit, screaming, "Get away from her!" at the top of his lungs, running 20 feet toward him. To set up a tupper right in Discord, go to #bot-spam and type in TUL register, no space. Then add a space, the name of your tupper, the designation to use, followed by text. This will create a tupper for you to roleplay with, but looks bland without an image to represent your character. To give your character an image, type in TUL avatar, no space, then with a space, the name of the tupper you just created. Space, then either upload the picture you want to use or paste in the image web address. It must be a direct link to an image, that is, the URL should end in .jpg or .png, or another common file image type. Over the course of several adventures, your characters will earn gold, experience, and magical items. Keep track of these by adding them to your sheet. Gold you can add in the inventory. Magical items can be found by searching and adding them to inventory or custom making them if you don't own the book they are from. And experience can be added by going to the builder and adding in the earned XP. These changes to your sheet on DnD Beyond or Dicecloud won't reflect in Discord unless you do !update. Similarly, you will also get time to long rest or short rest in adventures and outside of adventures. To do so, type in !G space and LR for long rest or SR for short rest. With that, you are ready to join adventures and roleplay with your character. Have fun, be creative, respect your fellow players, and beware of the dangers in the unknown wilds.